Friends, I am Ravindra Goel. So today we will discuss about the vehicle registration under the chapter that is Motor Vehicle Act. So motor vehicle is a dream of any person or people that are living anywhere or in India or any other country. If an individual wishes to drive that vehicle in that country, then he has to go through the vehicle registration process that is mandatory as in India as per the Motor Vehicle Act 1988. So as we have discussed in the previous video about the RTO, that is a regional transport officer or office. So the RTO issue a registration number to that vehicle. So that consists of numbers or digits as shown in this figure or diagram. You can see that like in case of a HR, so it denotes the state where the vehicle is registered. Like HR means in Haryana. So then 26 that denotes the district where the vehicle is registered. So after that there is a unique alpha-numeric combination of code. So at the front, like here it's written IND, that denotes India, that is the international registration code for India. If you will register in any other country, then that will be denoted by that country code. So on above international registration code, there is a hot stamped chromium based Ashoka Chakra symbol. And at the lower portion here is a unique laser etched serial number that is for a that particular nameplate or a number plate is issued. So for a registration of any vehicle, some documents are required that you have to submit at a RTO office. So for example, form 20, that is application form for the registration of the motor vehicle, then age and address proof documents. The person who is going for a registration for that vehicle, that he or she has to submit the age and address proof documents. Then passport size photographs of that person. Form 21, that is that is given by the dealer who sells the certificate, who sells the vehicle to that person. Then form 22, that is the road worthiness certificate, that is the that vehicle is fit for to run on the vehicle. PUC certificate, that is a pollution related certificate, pollution control certificate. And insurance of vehicle to be registered, you have to submit the insurance documents. That means that vehicle is registered for the insurance for any damage, like we have discussed in the our video. So in that we discussed about the two types of insurance are available: third party and the comprehensive. And for the registration of an imported vehicle, so if you have imported vehicle from anywhere, that means from the outside of India, you have to submit the proof of that, like custom clearance certificates that should be required. Then sale tax certificate if vehicle has been brought from one state to has registered in other state. And no objection certificate that a dealer has to submit if vehicle is brought in one state to other registered state. Temporary registration number that is issued by the RTO office after the successful completion of submission of all the documents. And invoice of the vehicle that you have to submit the bill of how much amount of that vehicle you have purchased. Then design approval has to be obtained from Transport Ministry of registration of semi-trailer and trailer vehicles. In case of semi-trailer or trailer vehicle, you have to submit the design approval also. Form 34 in case of loan hypothecation, like you have taken a loan, then you have to also submit the 34 number form. And applicable application fees has to be paid. Whatever the fees is required by the government of India, that you have to submit as per the rules of RTO office. So the vehicle owner will have to visit the RTO office with the above documents that we discussed in the previous slide. The documents need to be submitted and the applicable application fees has to be paid to the RTO office. So on the verification of documents and inspection of the vehicle number is issued to the vehicle owner. After the 7 days of the submission of documents or applying for the application of a registration of the vehicle, a registration certificate is issued that act as a proof that is stating the registration of the vehicle. So in some cases, some vehicles are re-registered to for from one state to another state or for a new numbers. So for a re-registration of motor vehicle can be done if the motor vehicle is moved to a different state. Documents required to be re-registered of the vehicle as a pretty much the same in condition to which NOC has to be obtained from the vehicle financer and original registration certificate has to be submitted. So on the submitting the documents and paying the application fees, the vehicle is re-registered within the span of 15 days. So in case of transfer of ownership at our RTO office, so we can also like from we have sold the vehicle, then in that case you have to again register as a transfer of the vehicle ownership. So for that you have some first of all you have to submit the application for transfer of vehicle ownership, which has to be made in the form number 29 and 30. All these forms are available at RTO office or at the online site. If the vehicle is registered in another state, NOC has to obtain from RTO where the vehicle is first registered. Means you have to first of all take a no objection certificate from that state from where the vehicle is to be purchased. NOC has to be obtained from financer if the vehicle is purchased through finance. PUC certificate, pollution under control certificate, vehicle insurance certificate, applicable application fees and road taxes, registration certificate of the vehicle, affidavit stating the sale and purchase of the vehicle, means both the party will submit the affidavit. One for the selling party and another one for the purchasing party or purchasing peoples. Age and address proof documents along with the passport size photographs. Here are the references from where these data has been collected.